Hey guys, hello everyone. Welcome back. It's been a little while, but not too long. This Memorial Day weekend, I hope everybody's enjoying the holiday. I know I am. I had a great weekend. It's starting to really warm up around here. I have a lot of things going on this summer. Uh, Well, let's get into this video. It's not going to be a real long video, but I've been working on the mechanics of Tales of Suburbia, as everyone knows, and I was working backwards from stage 3 to stage 2, and now to stage 1, which is where you actually begin. And I'm not completely done with this stage. It has 4 screens. I have 3 screens covered right now. Most of the mechanics are working, but not everything. I still have to revise the hobby shop. Shouldn't take too much longer, but what I've been doing is transitioning it to PCOPY. Runs a lot faster now. I want to show you that, and I'm also going to be changing some of the graphics. So let's run this. And the first thing you're going to notice is that this has totally been done up. It's been changed. It looked horrible before. This looks a lot better. Color set 1 is terrific. This looks a lot more like a professional game. When you start it up, you don't have that disgusting green border. If you used color set 0, you'd be having this monochrome border. Looks terrible. This blends in. Um, you know, this see, and now I've utilized all the colors here. There's white. This is cyan, which is a green. White, obviously, background. And then we have magenta here, which is purple, and then orange. It's a dark orange, almost red, but it is orange. It's dark orange, like a pumpkin orange. And what's going on here is it's just a title screen. I don't have anything else on here. It doesn't say that it's written by me or anything like that, but I should probably put a copyright statement in. So this is before I knew about PCOPY, so this is not as fast as it could go. It could go faster if it was in the, but I'm not gonna worry about this because this is fine for a title screen if you ask me. It's just rotating around in a circle, a small circle basically, and speed really doesn't matter. But just to note, this is using get and put and a cover up patch, just a white patch. And it works on data lines. And like I said, this is before I learned about PCOPY. Otherwise, I would have used PCOPY and it would have gone a lot faster. You could also, since this is using draw, you also could have done a string eraser, which is covered on another one of my videos. I forgot which one. But if you follow me, you know what I'm talking about. It's a string eraser where it draws the string and then it would draw it again in the same location with no color after a timer, and then in a new location. So let's get into this game. It says press spacebar. I have to hold it down until it reaches a certain whatever. You just have to hold it down. And you can barely hear the music, and that's because it obstructs me talking, and I had it down to like a quarter on the X roar, and it was just still way too loud. Now I have it on about 10%, because what happens is the speakers and the microphone are right next to each other, and it would feed back into the microphone, make it so loud you couldn't hear me talk. So um, I'm gonna make sure that's well in the background. Like I said, each screen has its own theme song based on different folk music, most of it. So I'm gonna walk around here, and as you can see, this is way faster than it was before. I don't have the footsteps in yet. Like I said, all the mechanics are not in. We're gonna go over here, the street to your house. So basically here you have a road. This is a road, and if I go over here and hold down the button, it says you're just too tired to walk home. So the goal of this stage is to figure out how to get home. It needs a couple more trees, but other than that, I'm going to leave this screen the way it is. I'm going to use a Ghost Saga type scheme here and add another tree right here, so we have two trees next to each other, but they're different colors. This is a different color set than Ghost Saga. This is the color set 0, where you just have red, yellow, green, and blue. And I wish they would have let you use all 8 colors and black like they do on the text screen, but I don't know why. Curtis, do you know why? Does anyone know why? Why in the world they would do that? Give you all these colors to utilize, and then you can't utilize them. You know, it's just really crazy. I don't know why they would have done that. So we're going to get out of this screen. There's nothing we can do here. And as you can see, I've shortened the text time that the text stays on the screen, and I've made everything white. So if I go over here, it's going to be white, and it's blocked right after the text, so we don't have that green bar. So when I go back and forth, you're always going to get a white and print on top of it. Let's look around here real quick. I'm going to look in the first window, and it says you glance through the window and spot the model rocket you came to purchase. So you might have to press it a few times to read the paragraph. It goes by real quick. I want this game to be fast. We're going to go over to here, and it's a window. There's nothing you can do there, but you get a clue here. You glance through the window and spot the model rocket you came to purchase. So that's your goal of this stage. You can't go home until you buy that rocket. This is a telephone booth. They used to have these on the sides of buildings as well. These were really common. The music only plays if I stand still for a certain interval. So you're not constantly interrupted by the music, but it will play if I stand still. I'm going to turn it up a little so you can hear that. It does play, but it's not constantly. So we do have music, even though it's not a true overlay. It's not parallel, but it does work. I thought about having these clouds move across the screen. That would help. Haven't really figured out how to do that yet. They really look like Atari clouds. Like, they're pretty bad. I might want to change this to make it, you know, rounder, because they look like spaceships or something. And you know, I could only make them green or yellow. There's no white in this set here. So I might make them yellow, but I don't know. Like I said, if we could utilize all the colors, I could make these white, but it's not available in this color set. If you look carefully though, if you surround the yellow by blue, it makes it look more yellow and up here it looks less yellow. You know, so I don't know, but we're going to go over here and look at this telephone. It says there's a payphone receptacle on the side of the building, so we can't use it yet. And normally you'd be able to go in through this door and enter the hobby shop. But if I do that, I'm going to get an error because it's not been programmed in. It's still in the get input format. So we're in PCOPY right now, and it'll create an error. So I can't go in there. I'll do that on the next video. We go over here. It says you're in an alley enclosed by a chain link fence. And again, I moved the sun over. It was way too close to the tree, so it didn't make any sense. So the sun is over here now. And like I said, I'm going to put in here more trees. Many more trees. Maybe not too many trees. Maybe just another tree over here. This is basically an alley. You can't go over the fence. But you can walk. You know, you can walk along the fence. You can't go over the fence. And if you can't go any farther than this, if you want info, just press the button. It says it's a brick wall. There's nothing we can do right now. Because in order to complete the stage, you have to go in the hobby shop, and I haven't gotten that far. So what I'm going to do is, if I press S, it says your score is 0 over 100. You need 100 to win the game, and you just keep pressing it. If you want to read it, can't read it, just keep pressing it again. Every puzzle that you solve gives you a prescribed number of points, and it's all explained in the manual. So you have to reach 100 points to win the game, and this is in the fashion of King's Quest and those types of Sierra games. I don't know how many of you have played Sierra games, but it was always in this format, so that's where that came from. And if I want to look at my inventory, I press I. And again, we have this white background, but you know where the writing is, it's monochrome, black on monochrome. You know, you can't change the inside here, and if they really, you know, you really need to be able to change the color of the text, as well as incorporate the background into the text, like on a Commodore. But they didn't do that here, and it just looks not that great. The only thing I could do is change this to a graphic screen instead of a text screen and come up with a font. Well, I already have a font, but I'm thinking I'm going to do that because this just looks bad. For here, you know, I'm not, you know, I really can't, I can only go so far with this, so I may just leave it. I don't have a ton of time to do this, but if you want to know what your items are, you press I, and you have unlimited time here to look at your items, and they'll be listed. And right now I only have $5, so that's a clue. If I need to buy a model rocket and I have $5, and I'm standing in front of a hobby shop, I think your brain would tell you to go in the hobby shop and spend the $5. So on the next video, I'll show you that. I'm going to end it here because there's nothing else to show you. But all of your items will be listed here, and as you use them, they will disappear, and your score will change. And when you go on to a new stage, there's a prompt where you have to enter not only a password, but also codes, specific codes, and things like that, so that it will put you back in the game where you quit the game. Because I press Q right now and it's not working, and I'm not sure why. Actually, you can't quit stage 1. The other stages you can quit, and then resume the game, and that's what the passwords are for and the codes. And then you can, but you don't have that option on stage 1. You have to get through stage 1 at least. You can't quit and save on stage 1, but you can on the other stages, and it'll return you to the same screen with the same items, as long as you have the password and the codes. Alright, so we'll try going in here and see what happens. It's going to give me some type of error, I believe. But let's see, yeah, a DD error, so that's a double dimension error, so it's not set up for that. So I am going to leave you guys now, and please leave comments, and I wish there was more going on in the color computer world, but there's not. There's not a heck of a lot going on out there. If anybody wants to put any links for people that are making games besides myself, that would be nice. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the follow-up video, which will be a complete walkthrough of stage 1 in the PCOPY format. Thank you. Take care.